Hello, my name is Rodney. I'm from the pOedGamerQuehegan YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be going over my recent pickups for the month of September 2015. And I got kind of a assortment of things this month. I was kind of happy. I normally don't get this kind of a variety. Normally I just kind of pick up games and things like that. But let's see. First, I'm going to start off with magazines, because I actually got quite a few of those, and I was actually very happy with some of the stuff I got. I got this Super Strategies for Nintendo. Got this for 50 cents. And this is in the magazine section of a store I go to. It was actually, I was very happy to get it, because it actually has a few games in it that's I actually play still yet. And I was like, wow, it's actually really cool. I mean, it has like, what was the game in here? They say The Simpsons, but I think it's Bart. Yeah, Bart versus the Space Mutants. Excuse me. And but yeah, it's actually has some pretty cool stuff in it. I was looking through. There's some stuff that actually you can do in Arch Rivals that I didn't know about, but I was very happy to get that. And another thing is all the rest of them. Got this big stack, and when I was walking through the store that I normally go to, they had this box of magazines that they hadn't went through yet to sell. They always sell their magazines for 50 cents. So when I saw one on top, and I was like, do you guys, are those for sale? And they were like, yeah, dude, we just haven't priced them yet to put on the shelf. Normally they put a price tag on them for 50 cents. But I looked at the box, and I found a stack of Nintendo Power magazines. I was very happy to get those. This first one is kind of weird though. Has a hole through it. It actually says store copy. I think it says no retail on it. This looks like this actually came from the store, because it doesn't actually have. It has a mark through the barcode. It doesn't have the normal like mailing sticker that most of them have on it. Like all these have them on it, except for like ones like this, and it's been ripped off. But that one's kind of weird. I didn't know what to make of that. I don't know if it's like special or anything, or if it's just like it's just somebody got one in the store and they just kept it for some reason. They did it that way. They put the hole through it to like lash it to the counter. But also something else they had, I don't think they meant to sell as a magazine. I just grabbed everything I saw that said Nintendo Power on it, and I got the strategy guide for Super Mario 64 for 50 cents also, because it was in that stack, and I actually didn't realize this was in it until I got home and was looking through it, and I was like, oh wait, that's a strategy guide. And I was very happy to get that also. Alright. Let's also move on to the other video game related stuff I got. I got some stuff sitting over here just out of sight of the camera. And I think, oh yeah, here we are. That's one other thing I'll need to show you guys in a few minutes. But first, I got the 3-pack from GameStop of the amiibos that had the dog from Duck Hunt, and Get Mr. Gaming Watch, and Gyromite in it. I got that 3-pack. I always open mine so like the package is downstairs somewhere. Like I kept the packaging, so if I ever want to put them in it, I can actually still put them back into it. I cut it away so that you can't tell it's been opened. I also got what was his name? It's not Ganon, because that's what he turns into after he gets the Triforce of Power. Ganondorf, I think is what his name is. It's been so long since I played those games. I started to say Wind Waker, not Wind Waker. The one on the N64, Majora's Mask, and there's the other one which I have on my 3DS, which I'm currently playing, and I can't think of the name of it because my brain's going Link Between Worlds, Link Between Worlds. I'm like, no, that's not it. But and there's also I also got a Dr. Mario. I was happy to get that. But actually, when I went to Target to get Mario Maker, they just had like a stack of these. I mean, they probably had like 30 of them, and I was so shocked because I didn't go out till like 2 or 3 o'clock that day. And I also got a NES amiibo from GameStop. I was really happy to get that. I went in, they had 2 of them just sitting on the shelf, and I was like, mine. So that's very cool. I also got, trying to think of, make sure I didn't drop anything. I also got this Rubik's Cube. I got that when I got the Mario Maker because I bought it at Target, and this came free with it. That's actually really cool to get. Okay, that's all the video game related stuff I got, I believe. And I'm trying to see here if there's anything else. I think that's all the video game related stuff. Now I want to move into some other stuff. Move on to the next category. Got this at a yard sale. I was like, holy cow. And it was $10. And I didn't think it would work or anything, but I was like, I'll pay $10 for it. And that is an Atari Lynx. I was like, holy crap. I got that, and it also came with a box version, Zybots. Okay, yeah, Zybots. Couldn't remember the name of it, but yeah, it was. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, oh man, get this home. It's probably not going to work. So I get home, put batteries in it, and it works. You can it's like most old ones, like the Game Gear and all those, how the screen fades over time because of the capacitors. It's fading a little bit, not much, so I'll probably go ahead and change the capacitors on that so I can refresh it and it'd be back to be looking as good as new. I need to do the same thing to my Game Gear because it's completely messed up. To play it, you actually pretty much have to hold it flat and look at it at a very sharp angle, and then you can kind of see the screen. And the sound doesn't work or anything like that. Those need the capacitors changed really bad. All right, so going on. I got a TurboGrafx 16 game. I pick these up whenever I see them out in the wild because I just never see them. And that is the Legendary Axe. Got that. It actually came with the manual. Actually, the little clip thing's not broke. These little things right here are always broke on these cases. But it had the game in it. Actually, even has a little dust cover. I was actually excited about that. It's a kind of a old style adventure game. I don't have a TurboGrafx 16, so I can't play it. Just teasing me off. But for $5, I was like, great, I will definitely pick that up. Okay, I'm going to go to, let's do the hand. No, I think this is the only handheld game I got this month. And this is another yard sale find, $2, and it is Platypus. Platypus, I think. It's like a claymation shmup, I think they call them, shoot 'em up game. Played this actually quite a bit on my PSP, and I really like it. I like the shooters. This is a horizontal shooter instead of a vertical one, so it's really fun. It's the claymation style takes a little while to get used to, but it actually makes for some funny elements in the game that I really like. Okay, and I'll go to let's do the Sega Genesis because I actually got a lot of those games this month. This one place they had them for $1 each, and I picked a bunch of them up. Picked up Desert Strike on the Sega Genesis. It was out of box. I picked up James Pond. This is like a spoof of James Bond. You're a fish that is going around and like solving mysteries. It's like a little platformer. It's kind of interesting. It's not the greatest game, but it's kind of fun. And also the James Pond thing is kind of funny. I also got, that's also out of the box, no manual or anything. Desert. I also got Desert Demolition. It's a starring Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Got it for I think it was $1. Most of these were $1. I think that was the James Pond was $2. But yeah, it was got that. I'm covering up the price tags. I don't want you to see the store. I don't advertise for stores and things like that. But yeah, it's actually played it. It's actually surprisingly fun. I thought it'd just be kind of a crap, like a little platformer game. Also, like I'm a huge wrestling fan, so I actually picked up 2 wrestling games this month, and one of them is WWF Super WrestleMania on the Sega Genesis. I haven't played this one much because I actually played the other one more. This one actually looks like it was a rental or something somewhere where they actually had all the stickers stuff on the back of it, like the Void sticker and like a those things that make the things go off in the store when you walk through them. Had that on it. Okay, also for $1, I got Bugs Bunny Double Trouble on Sega Genesis. This game was, I haven't played it yet. I watched some videos of it online before I bought it to see if I liked it. And it looked interesting. Like, it looks like Daffy was chasing you around, and they did that classic thing where rabbit season, duck season, Tail and Fred at the end of it. And it looks kind of funny, so I picked that up. I think I got that for $1. Let's see here. Also for $1, was it? Yeah, complete inbox. I got Cool Spot. Not the greatest game, but I mean, it's an advertisement for 7-Up, I think. Yeah, 7-Up. That's their mascot in the 90s. I don't think they have him as a mascot anymore, but it's just a little weird platformer. Not the greatest, but I mean, it's entertaining. And for I think it was $1, $1.50, something like that. I was like, yeah, I'll pick that up. Okay. This is the second. The brains were completely blank. Second wrestling game I got this month, and that was WWF Royal Rumble on the Sega Genesis. I actually have this on the SNES, but the characters are different. Like Hulk Hogan's in this one, and Macho Man, and the other one I can't remember that, but some characters are substituted out. And it's actually a really fun game. I picked it up because I'm just a huge fan of wrestling. My dog is below me here. She's not liking it. I'm not paying her attention. Another game I got for $2 was the Aquatic Games starring James Pond. I think whoever probably own both of these same games, because they are both. My light's shining on it, making it hard to see. But the James Pond and the Aquatic Games have the same mascot, have the same character. Like, that's actually James Pond there. Yeah, there we go. And it's actually I looked at a review. People said this is a better game, but this is complete in box and it's also $2. I just picked it up. Alright, now I'm going to move to the more modern consoles. On the... Well, I'm trying to take the sticker off. I completely forgot to take it off on this one. But on the Wii, yeah, on the clearance shelf, they had this game. I was surprised they had it. I think I already own this game, but they had it so cheap. I picked this up. And that is Mario Super Sluggers on the Wii. And the reason why they did that is the disc looks kind of rough. But when you look at the top of it, something spilled on it. And actually, when I looked at it and started cleaning it a little bit in the store, the disc is in pretty good shape. It's just that there's smudges on it from whatever spilled on it. So I'm actually going to clean that up, and I'll actually have a pretty good game for really cheap. And the last game, as soon as I get this sticker off, sorry about that. I try to take the stickers off my games. I don't like leaving them on them. The only time I leave the stickers on them is if it's on like a magazine or if it's on the label itself and I can't take it off without damaging it. And the last game I got is Tomb Raider, The Last Revelation on the Dreamcast. Dreamcast is one of my favorite consoles. I picked this up just because it's on the Dreamcast, and I love Tomb Raider games. Haven't played it yet, but I've played most of the Tomb Raider games, and even the ones that people are like, "Oh, that's a horrible game." I still like them because they're very nostalgic for me. Because I played the original on the PlayStation. I played the second one on the PlayStation, and I think I have most of the Tomb Raider games that's been released. I'm really a big fan of them, and this one I didn't have on the Dreamcast, so I picked it up. I think I got that. It was on the clearance shelf for $1 because the case is broken, but the game disc looks in good shape, and the manual's in really good shape. But I think the only reason I thought they put it on clearance is because of the case being broken. Yeah, the store I go to, it's like a used bookstore, and there's a new part. I actually talked to the guy that's over the gaming section, and he's changing things. Like we actually have the same store here where I live, and they'll have the exact same item priced drastically different. And like the one that's priced cheaper on one side of town, it looks in better condition than the one on the other side of town. So I'm not sure if because it is a chain. I'm not sure if they're owned by two different people or what's going on, but their pricing is drastically different. I mean, like if there's a Sega Genesis and one of them that was $30, and the same thing was $50 at the other store. and they both had 3-button controllers, both had the RF adapter, and just everything that you would need. No game, but I don't know why they price things so differently. But I hope you enjoyed it. I've actually been enjoying these games a lot. Just wanted to show you my recent pickups. And wait! I actually forgot some things to include in my video. Actually got the video, started editing it and everything, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm missing some stuff. So I had to come back up here. This is actually the next day. So you can see I got different clothes on. And I forgot some stuff. As you probably watched this video, I was like, wait a minute, he mentioned things but never showed them. And we'll start with some 3DS stuff. This is something, my wife, she's getting more into video games now, and she saw these 2 games, she wanted them. And this is Hatsumi Miku Project Mirari DX. Got the version that had the like cards and the wallet chain or something like that. She really likes this game. She's getting into the rhythm game portion of it. She's really liking it. This is a game I really wanted because it actually had the little reader for the 3DS in it, and that is the Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. I haven't played this, but my wife's played it quite a bit, and she's liking it. The only issue, she says that it's kind of weird because it doesn't seem like there's an ending goal. So that's the only thing about it. She's not really sure how much she's liking it or not. But the NFC reader is actually pretty cool because I actually have an older 3DS that doesn't actually have a reader in it like the new ones do. Okay. And if you're wondering, like, well, why did you get that but not the game? But, well, I did get the game. I got the Super Mario Maker. This is a very good game. If you have a Wii U, you should definitely get this. It is very fun. If you don't have a Wii U, buy one to get this game. It is very, very fun. You can design your own levels, then you can play the ones other people have. I was shocked how much time I spent on this game and how much fun I've had with it. It's very, very good. And the last game is, if you saw my unboxing video for it, you'll know I've got it. It's Persona 4 Dancing on That. I'm a huge fan of Atlas and the Persona series in general. Persona 4 is probably one of, if not my favorite game of all time. This game is like a continuation, like a new story. It's kind of a, what's it called? Visual novel disguised as a rhythm game. But the storyline's really good. The rhythm game portions of it are a little bit easier than most of your rhythm games out there. But you can actually up the difficulty level some, and it actually gets really difficult. So if you're just starting out, it's easy to pick up. But if you're like kind of an aficionado at it, you can really get into it also. So I actually highly recommend this game also. And this is the dancing or the Disco Fever box for it. So it had a few other things in it. If you want to see what was in this, you can check my unboxing video. But yeah, it's a very good game. Highly, highly recommend this game. But yeah, get back to the end of the video, so where I actually end the video. But hope you enjoyed it. I will be hopefully getting my videos out a little bit quicker, things like this, because this is actually it's the 8th already. And I should have put this out like probably about a week ago. But hope you enjoyed it, and till next time. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a like. If you'd like to see more from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I release at least 2 videos a week. Most of the time I release more. Leaving a comment actually helps me a lot. It helps me know what you'd like, dislike, or would like to see on my channel. So go ahead and leave me a comment. If you would like to get in touch with me, have any questions, anything like that, you can go ahead and email me at vmail@pOedGamer.com. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time.